It's been a few days since Australian GP ended, and my emotions and thoughts kind of settled. And then I saw this. F1 is bragging with the amount of overtakes and how it's different or better than the last season, and they're deleting negative comments. And I was wondering if they're deleting the negative comments, and sure, there were a lot of overtakes, but for me, they felt kind of fake. And what do I mean? Main concern of the last regulations, the ground effect era, were that it was hard to follow in the dirty air and it was almost impossible to overtake. So we had a championship where most of the things you accomplished were done in the qualifying. And they wanted to rectify that so we could have overtakes and more interesting, more action, more everything for the fans. And they did it. It was a lot more overtakes than we are used to, but the overtakes didn't feel real. The overtakes felt like they were fake. Like you didn't overtake because you positioned yourself well, you got out of the corner good, or you had more battery than the guy in front. And guess what happened when you got in front? Now he had more battery, and you were the one overtaking him. I feel like these regulations produce action, but because everybody is crippled. That's how it feels to me. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like F1. It's not like everybody's to the limits and the guy who just pushes the most gets the overtake and then he defends and then he keeps it. No. This is like rounds and rounds. Following is easy because the guy in front has nothing to defend with. And if he chooses to defend, he will gather energy. Once you overtake him, he'll have more energy than you, so he will take it right back. I really feel we need to see the next GP, China, with longer straights, and uh, I just feel we need more data to get a feel for this. But at this moment, if this was the only GP of F1 I ever saw in my life, I would feel like the battery and the software and the super clipping is what's deciding the races, not the expertise of the drivers or the design of the cars. I really want more races and more data because that feeling is not sitting right with me.